Georgia State basketball continuing summer practice. Dave Cohen joined right now by head coach Ron Hunter. And, Coach, thanks for joining us. The one thing I did not see out here today on your shirt was the little sticker that says, "Hi, my name is," because you got a lot of new faces player-wise. You got 2 new assistant coaches.
Yeah, we really do. Last year's experience with all these young guys, we had 8 guys that didn't really play in the system a year ago. And we took us some lumps, and so we did it a few years ago when we had RJ in that group come in. So the experience of with this group has been tremendous. And then you talk about the additions that we added to our basketball team. Has really been an exciting summer so far. Really having fun with this group. They're extremely talented and really competitive.
You came over during practice one time and said, "Hey, what a difference a year makes." It did not end on a positive note last year down in New Orleans, but what a difference a few months have made with this ball club.
Yeah, and I've said this before. You've got to go through some things to have something great happen to you. And so that's what happened to us a year ago. But it is a huge difference, even from the summer, putting in the system, knowing that. But more importantly, the talented guards we've got. We really have some talented guards. We brought in 3 or 4 guys that are extremely talented. We have some guys that were sitting out, and then a couple of our additions. And it's just exciting to have that much talent in this program.
Talking to some of the players, the theme, that I was asking was, people don't see, the fans don't see all the work that goes in during the summertime. This team's put in a lot of work during the summertime. And 2 words that you stressed at practice today: decision-making and listening.
Yeah, I've always said listening is a skill, and you can become a great player just by listening. And so, that's one of the hardest things, especially young guys, got to figure out. We got some young, talented young men in this program, but they've got to learn to listen first. And so, that's one of the things that we're building on, working on this summer. But what's great is I got a great staff. When you talk about Sherman White, a guy that's won 8 straight state high school championships in Georgia. You bring Ray McCallum, who's done nothing but win. I think he's got more wins than I do. So we've got some great additions to our staff that even in practice, it's different when you got 2 guys who were head coaches last year, basically leading and teaching, and then of course with Claude. So man, I'm really, really excited about this team and this group and the direction we're headed.
All right, final question. A number of guys in this team, and I remember we talked time and time again last year. It was their first year. They were kind of making that transition. You got a lot of guys, even starting out with a Jeremy Hollowell and a Jeff Thomas, the first 2 that come to mind. The second year should be so much easier for them, with regards to the transition.
Yeah, you see it now. I mean, Jeff's more comfortable, Malik is comfortable, Jeremy and Isaiah Williams and Isaiah Dennis and Austin. There's so many guys, Jordan Sessions. It makes it a lot easier. They can help teach some of these new guys. When you got DeMarcus, who's trying to figure it out as challenging as a freshman, he can lean on some of his teammates. And the same thing with all our new guys. And I think that the guy that's figuring that out a little bit right now is a freshman. And so they can lean that. But I've got 9 or 10 guys who've played major minutes in this system. So that really helps coach these guys up.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Continued luck and good work during the summer.
All right, let's go play a game tonight.
All right, I want to thank Georgia State's head basketball coach, Ron Hunter. Catching up right now with Devin Mitchell. And Devin, summer practice underway. And, 2 words that Coach has really emphasized: listening and decision-making. And it seems like everybody's catching on. Practice seems to be going well so far.
Oh, yeah. We look really good. Seems like everybody came back. Everybody worked on the game. Everybody came back a little bit better this year.
I would imagine that if there's 1 or 2 guys who were chomping at the bit to get out here, it'd be you. You transferred back from Alabama. You're an Atlanta kid out of Collins Hill High School up in Gwinnett, but it's tough sitting out. As you look back at it now, was it beneficial to sit out and kind of get your feet in the ground and get ready to join the ball club this year as far as being able to play?
Yeah, yes, it was. I'm really just got familiar with the system. Playing that zone, it's hard sometimes, but I feel like last year just watching it, and then this year getting to, in the summer practices, getting teased with it a little bit, I'm starting to get used to it.
From what I've seen out here, this team looks to be loaded at almost every position, and chemistry is a word that's thrown around a lot, but it seems to be pretty good on this ball club. And again, guys like you and Willie that had to sit out and have been here, you've been a part of the program. Now you're just able to compete out here on the floor.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing with us is, we're a real close group, so. Chemistry, of course, basketball-wise, it'll come, but, that helps because we're real close. So,
final question. People don't see a lot of the work that goes in during the summertime. You're a guy that comes in here and puts up hundreds and hundreds of shots. Hopefully we'll see the benefit of that once the season gets going. But people don't see the work that you guys put in during the summertime to get ready for the start of the season come fall.
Yeah, it's all year. I don't think people really understand basketball. We really only get about 2-3 weeks off, and then we're all back into it. So everybody likes to keep the timing right, especially a guy like me that's a shooter. You got to stay in here, so it's really not a lot of time off. So,
Devin, appreciate it. Best of luck, and keep up the good work. We're looking forward to the season this year.
Appreciate it.
All right, I want to thank Georgia State's guard, Devin Mitchell.